Después de una brillante primera parte de temporada, Gabriela Sabatini iniciaba su segundo semestre del año 1991 en el Abierto de Canadá en Toronto, y aquí vemos el partido de cuartos de final ante la checa Helena Sukova, ya una de sus clásicas rivales en el circuito, que si bien ya se encontraba, digamos, en el ocaso de su carrera, no dejaba de ser una rival de cuidado. Gaby buscaba mantener el brillante nivel que mostró en el primer semestre de 1991, el mejor de su carrera, que la vio coronarse en 5 campeonatos y otras 2 finales, para llegar como favorita al Abierto de los Estados Unidos próximo a jugarse, donde defendía su título. Así que sin más, veamos este gran triunfo de Gabriela.
As the Argentinian fans, or actually should we say the Gabriela Sabatini fans, continue to make
Correct.
all kinds of noise.
There's a dozen of them.
It's almost like a Davis Cup match.
It is, isn't it? I was just thinking that.
Sabatini will start the match off by serving in the near court.
Now you can appreciate the efforts of our Davis Cup team over the years. That's what they had to face when only 5,000 or 6,000 of them at one time whenever they ventured down to play in South America. We saw Carlos Kiermaier earlier, and he took over from Angel Jimenez as Gabriela Sabatini's coach. Carlos not only has taught her how to think more, but he's really stressed her the importance of her getting into the net. She wants to get in there now. She likes it a lot better.
Forehand cross-court winner, Pretty Love.
One of the bright minds in the game. He'll definitely get Gabriela Sabatini to number 1.
Love.
Coaches are becoming very important. We see Tom Gullickson with Capriati, Carlos with Gabriela. You got Craig Carden and Billie Jean King working with Martina Navratilova. And those 4 names, they're definitely top 10 among all the coaches. Tremendous way to open the match, the first game.
Great start for Gabriela Sabatini. Hold serve, 1-0, 1-love. First set, quarterfinal action continues from York University.
Most of us would like to have life insurance so we can leave something behind for our loved ones. But by the age of 50, we think it'll be too difficult and too expensive to get insurance.
They have the high blood pressure. They're bound to fail the medical.
With Norwich Union's guaranteed life insurance plan, if you're between 50 and 75, your acceptance is guaranteed, with no medical exam and no health questions. Your insurance can cost as little as $20 a month. Depending on your age and the premium you choose, you could be covered for up to $25,000. In case of accidental death, your benefit triples, up to $75,000. Call this toll-free number now for your free personal enrollment kit. You're under no obligation, and no salesperson will come to your home. Call 1-800-263-9899. An operator is standing by to take your call now. That's 1-800-263-9899. Ask for operator 203.
Sukova now serving in the near court.
Being loud.
Sukova will make a lot of trips to the net. She's going to have to. There's absolutely no way she could rally with Sabatini.
Well, neither player has given up a point on their serve. We're tied at 1-all in this first set. Been quite a year so far for Gabriela Sabatini. 5 tournament titles, including the Pan Pacific, the Virginia Sons of Florida, the Family Circle Magazine Cup, the Bosch and Lam, and the Italian Open. She was also a runner-up at the Lipton Championships and at Wimbledon. Shot down the line off the backhand by Sukova. 15-all.
15-all.
2 years ago, that would have been the reversal. You would never see Sabatini coming in and hitting this approach shot. She would have been very content to hit the ball and then retreat to the baseline. Nice new dimension to her game.
$30-15.
Topspin, 40-15.
What Sukova has to think about doing is hitting more of her approach shots down the center to give Gabriela the angles like she's given her so far on these first few approaches she's come in. It's going to cause her a lot of difficulties. Pardon me, meant Sabatini instead of Capriati.
40-30.
Spin lob works for Sukova. We're a deuce.
Nice shots. Sukova's added a little bit more flexibility to her game. She used to be a fairly straightforward, almost a stiff type of player, but she's using her wrist a little bit more to work the ball. Actually, the new era of players has been good for her, forced her to add something to her game as well.
Advantage Sabatini.
due.
Sabatini will recognize that she's got to get her first serve in. She's seen Sukova come in a lot on her second serve, so she'll probably increase her first serve percentage.
Advantage Sabatini.
Advantage Sabatini.
The opportunity for that angle is just too good for her. She is able now. She can hit a topspin or backspin passing shot. She can work the ball quickly. She can hit it short to the side tees. She can go deep.
Sabatini with a little bit of trouble, but not too much. She holds serve and leads Helena Sukova 2-1 in this first set. Sukova serving on set when we come back.
Paula Abdul for Diet Coke.
What's that cool going down? What's that chill rushing through you? What's that that takes your breath away? That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real of Diet Coke. Just for the taste of Diet Coke.
Life can be a little rough sometimes. But with soft White Swan bathroom tissue, there's always a happy ending.
This weekend, there's back-to-back football excitement starting Friday. The Argos and the Rough Riders tangle at Taylor Field, and Saturday, the Eskimos go head-to-head with the Ticats, the CFL on TSN. It's a whole new ball game.
Both women have held serve early in this first set. Helena Sukova now preparing to serve in the far court, trailing 2-1 to Gabriela Sabatini.
Love 15.
Double fault first.
You can't hit a much better approach shot than that. But Sabatini took the ball a little bit late on her forehand, and good, quick wrist acceleration.
Triple break point for Sabatini. Double break point.
15-40.
The important point for Sukova, because she's been passed in the last point there, and the second to last one she almost got past. Sabatini hit a good shot. So Sukova's confidence can go very quickly if her strength's taken away from her.
Game, Sabatini.
And Gabriela Sabatini has the break. She now leads 3-1 in this first set. Career, they have met 14 times. Sabatini leads 10-4. In the last 9 meetings, Sabatini is undefeated. 2 of them have come on clay, 5 on carpet, and 2 on hard court. Look at that. The last 9 meetings, 5 of them have been in the quarterfinals. This is their 6th straight quarterfinal meeting. Sukova won the first 3 meetings against Sabatini back in 1984 at the U.S. Open, at the Virginia Slims Championships in '86, and at the Virginia Slims of Florida in '87. Since then, she's won only 1 match against her. By Sukova. 30-15.
When Sukova gets into the net, she's pretty tough. Not only does she have the height, which gives her the range, but from her years of doubles play, she's got a good awareness of what to do with the ball when she is in tight. The fact that Sabatini has passed so well early in the match has made a big difference for Sabatini, because now she is controlling this match early, even though Sukova tried to be the controller in the sense that she wanted to get to the net as much as possible. Good play, that approach drop shot. She saw the success of it. Hopefully we'll use that again if she's going to do well in this match. She needs to bring Sabatini in.
Sabatini holds serve, and she's up a break, leading 4-1 first set, quarterfinal action against Helena Sukova of Czechoslovakia.
What's that cool going down? What's that chill rushing through you? What's that life that takes your breath away? That's the taste of with a refreshment. That's the real love diet coke. That's the taste of with a refreshment. Just for the taste of it, diet coke.
Stomach troubles. They can blow in like an ocean storm, bringing heartburn, or upset stomach, or even diarrhea. That's why you should always have Pepto-Bismol on board. Pepto's special triple-action coating formula goes to work quickly to cool heartburn, calm upset stomach, and relieve diarrhea with a layer of effective soothing pink medication. Pepto-Bismol's triple-action coating formula turns tummy troubles into smooth sailing.
Skies were a little threatening earlier today, but they seem to be breaking up, and we've enjoyed a little bit of sunshine here for the last half hour or so.
Sukova's opting to come in on the second shot. Normally she prefers to serve and volley. What she's doing now is waiting that one shot, trying to come in on the approach. Which is not a bad idea, because Sabatini can put a lot of pressure on you with her return of serve. She hits the ball with a tremendous amount of topspin. That ball will dip very quickly, and it's a hard ball to volley because it's dropping so fast.
Love.
double fault for Helena Sukova, just her second.
I've lost intercom on camera 5.
Game, Sukova.
And Sukova comes up with an ace after a double fault. Now trailing 4-2. First set.
Nice game for her. 3 good approaches that worked and an ace.
Yes, I can, Matt.
Oh, nice touch by Sukova. Love 15.
Love 15.
Love 30.
Love 30.
Sukova having a little bit of success now. One thing about Sabatini is that she's gotten a lot smarter on the court, and so she recognizes what another player is doing to her a lot sooner. And I wouldn't be surprised to see her throw in a few lobs, because what Sukova tends to do is she crowds the net. She gets in a little bit closer. She's obviously having good success there, coming in 9 for 16. But she's cheating a little bit. She's in about a foot or two closer than she should be. That's a tough shot to hit, that backhand overhead smash. But that's where Sabatini's talent really breaks through. You know, sometimes when you're born with talent, it can be a real disadvantage because it takes away your desire to work hard. And in Sabatini's case, this has not happened. She works as hard as anyone on the tour.
Sabatini was down love 30.
There's two theories on hitting passing shots. One is you go for accuracy, and 2, you go for power, and if it happens to go in, great. Sabatini on that last point just hit it as hard as she could, and it's tough to volley that kind of ball.
Gabriela Sabatini with 4 straight points to win that game, hold serve, and stay up a break. She's leading Helena Sukova 5-2 in this first set. Gabriela, of course, is from Argentina, and she is very, very close to her mother and brother, as Carlos Kiermaier commented earlier.
Well, she's a very family person, and there's always somebody from her family around. Like the coming weeks, her mother's here, and her aunt is here. And usually there's either her brother, her father. So she has somebody from the family, which makes her feel very comfortable. And and obviously I'm around not only during the tournaments, but on our practice sessions in Buenos Aires. So she always has people that she trusts and she feels comfortable around. Unfortunately, not all the players that participate in the tour are able to do that, because it's not cheap to have people traveling with you.
Somebody from Sabatini's family actually has been traveling with her since she started on the Pro Tour. She was 15 years old when she first hit the professional circuit, so she was literally too young to be on her own back then, and she's obviously very comfortable with the situation. Sukova now serving in the far court.
First serve.
Just the fact that she is attempting that shot for so many years. Sabatini played similar to Yvonne Lendl. When the opponent would come to the net, they'd try to hit the passing shot as physically hard as they could.
15 all.
And it takes a lot. In this case, Kiermaier, her coach, has taught her to take the pace off the ball. You don't have to whack it hard all the time.
Thirty 15.
Forty 15. Sukova to the net, and she now trails 5-3 to Gabriela Sabatini. As we mentioned, Sabatini trying to improve her game over the last year. She's coming to the net a lot more, and she comments on it.
Feeling more confidence, more comfortable coming to the net. That's a thing that I didn't have before. I didn't have the confidence to come to the net. Now I do have the confidence, and I think it's a great game. I mean, I like to come to the net, and I have a good volley, so I'm winning more matches now.
Years ago, she never would have said that.
No, two years ago, she started to play a lot more doubles, too, and that gave her the confidence and the feel of what it takes to be a good volleyer. She always had a nice, natural volley. And secondly, she's just done it a lot and now knows the positioning. And that's a good example of it. She knows how to cut down the angles. When she first started out as a volleyer, she was not aware that she should stand a little off-center to whatever side she would hit to. She'd tend to straddle a center service line, and so it was easy to pass her. When she got past, she'd lose confidence and say, it's not that much fun up there. I'd rather stay back and win from the baseline.
It's interesting, during the first quarterfinal match earlier today between Amy Fraser and Manuela Maleva-Franier, there was one photographer on center court. There's quite a few out there now.
Now there's no space for another one.
It's an overflow situation in the stands and in the photographer spots. As Gabriela Sabatini has won the first set over Helena Sukova 6-3. Quarterfinal action continues.
The biggest hits of country's hottest star are now on this great album. Ricky Van Shelton, his very best.
Find the passion, a beautiful woman and a desperate man, a statue of a fool.
This one's a must for your collection.
Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman.
she's living through.
Add 14 of Ricky Van Shelton's biggest hits to your collection today.
Never die.
You'll love Ricky Van Shelton, his very best.
Leave this world loving me.
Ricky Van Shelton, his very best. The CD and cassette are in stores now. Also available his new recording, Backroads.
Helena Sukova got off to a great start in 1991 with a win at Brisbane. She was the semifinalist at the Virginia Slims of Chicago, where she lost to Martina Navratilova. And she has 3 quarterfinal appearances. Make that 4, counting today's. Second set underway.
Love 15. Love 40.
Tough luck. That was a nice approach shot. I doubt that Sabatini would have done much with it. She hit it inside out, so it was actually sliding away from her.
Triple break point. Gabriela Sabatini forcing the play in the first game of the second set to break Helena Sukova and lead 1-0. She won the first set handily, 6-3.
You know, my idea of pouring pizza crust that tastes like cardboard. So when McCain made this new crust for deep and delicious, I wanted to tell my sister and my dad. Because McCain has a tastier, crispier crust you can really get your teeth into. It's shortcut out at our house.
McCain Deep and Delicious Pizza with a tastier, crispier crust.
After all, shouldn't pizza be fun?
Paula Abdul for Diet Coke.
What's that cool going down? What's that chill rushing through you? What's that that takes your breath away? That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real love Diet Coke. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
Second game, second set. Sabatini serving. Up a break.
Team Love.
By Sabatini taking the initiative now to come into the net more, she's finishing the points a lot sooner than she used to. She used to get caught in long matches. This makes it easier to stay in the tournament. Not as tired.
30 Love.
Sabatini used to have third and fourth round matches and quarterfinal matches, long drawn out affairs. By the time she got to the semis, she was worn out. She just could not physically stay in there. People used to say that she wasn't in shape. Well, she just played too much.
(30-15). Drop shot over the net. 40-15.
Correction. Game 17.
Ball was ruled wide.
Sabatini leads the game.
And it's now 2-1, Gabriela Sabatini.
Sabatini's 87% getting her first serves in. She's not trying to hit big first serves. She's just trying to get it in, force Sukova to get into the rally, and then she's taking charge from there. Not a bad set for Sukova statistically. And apart from that early shaky start, she played quite well. She had good success in coming to the net. She's a little over 50% in terms of winning points when she does come in there.
Love 15.
Because Sukova tends to slap at the ball on her return of serve, Sabatini is aware of that, and she's not trying to hit the big flat first serve in. Sukova has a lot more difficulty just taking that slow spinning ball.
Just long.
I really like the way Sabatini is able to use her wrist when she's in trouble. Sabatini says, all right, you're going to come to the net, put pressure on me. I'm going to do likewise.
Sukova passing. 40-30.
40-30.
Kirmar, Sabatini's coach, on the left. Beatrice Sabatini, her mom, on the right. Family invested a lot. Her dad gave up his job to travel with Sabatini early years when she was 15, 16 on tour.
Ooh. Break point, Sabatini. She's already up a break.
That could turn out to be a big point because the margin's starting to widen here.
She's got it. Second break. Sukova has yet to win a game off her serve in this set. Sabatini leading 3-0 in this second set. She won the first set handily by a score of 6-3. This is quarterfinal play from the Players Limited Challenge. On the men's side this week, the ATP Championships are underway in Cincinnati. They have gone through the third round for the most part. Some heavy talent taking part in the tournament this weekend. Boris Becker was a straight set winner over Mal Washington, 6-4, 6-4. Stefan Edberg over Amos Monsdorf, 6-1 and 6-2. The top two seeds won. The third and fourth seeds both lost. Derek Rostagno upsetting Yvonne Lendl, 7-6, 3-6, 6-3. Michael Chang, a former French Open champion with the current French Open champion Jim Courier, a victory there, 7-6 and 6-2. There has been rain in Cincinnati. Andre Agassi and Brad Gilbert were supposed to play yesterday. That match between the 5th and 12th seed is just now getting underway. And the 7th seed, Pete Sampras, was a straight sets winner in his third round match, 6-1 and 6-4. So Yvonne Lendl probably A little tired after the birth of his twins, maybe. He was a late entry into the ATP. Once Samantha had the twin girls, he announced that he did want to play and received a wild card entry along with Boris Becker because of the talent that was there. They wanted to tune up for the U.S. Open. Sabatini now serving in the far court.
For those who haven't seen Sabatini play for a while, if it was a year or two ago, you can see the difference. She's always very physically strong out there, but mentally she's just a lot smarter.
Yeah, 2 years ago her game was all power. She'd get out on the court and hit the ball as hard as she could for as long as she could. Now she's mixing up her shots, playing extremely intelligent.
15-all.
Well, the only weapon that Sukova really does have is what she just did there, and that is she has this great approach shot. She just got to keep coming. She has no other alternative. She doesn't have the variety in her game.
Shot again works for Sabatini. 30-15.
Well, the problem with Sukova, however, is she's approaching from fairly deep in the court. Look where she got to, just inside the service line. I mean, you have got to get at least halfway in. Otherwise, you can't cut down the angle. To the left hand on the return.
30-all.
Sukova has moved that left hand up over the years, and that has done a lot for her because she doesn't slap at the ball like she used to.
Point for Helena Sukova. Gives her a break opportunity. She's down a pair in this set. She has to get one back here.
She does need this one. This is not a great point by Sabatini in terms of coming in and hitting the volley, but just the fact that she's continuing to have the confidence and the awareness of approaching like she did there. That's a big plus for her. Big step forward. The mark of a champion is when they are able to take those weaknesses that they do have and gradually close the gap. A year and a half, 2 years ago when we talked about Sabatini, there were a lot of things that were wrong with her game that players could exploit, but very few now.
Advantage Sukova. As the clouds begin to separate, the wind, pardon me, that's advantage Sabatini. As the clouds separate, the wind picks up. Good breeze coming out of the east right now. This is unusual. It's usually coming out of the northwest. And Sabatini coming back from a break point. She holds serve. She's still up a break and leading 4-love over Helena Sukova. One other score to tell you about: doubles play. Grant Connell and Glenn Michibata in second round action last night were winners over Javier Frana and Brad Pierce, 6-7, 6-4, and 7-6. They will play their quarterfinal match later tonight.
Love 15.
Discouraging for Sukova because here she hits the nice serve. She decides to come in for a change right after the serve and has an easy volley and misses it.
First serve.
Interesting how Sabatini went wide to force Sukova to hit the ball to her forehand.
Oh, she's constantly thinking out there. It's no longer just a game of belting balls. It's good for the younger players to see the development of a Gabriela Sabatini, because this is where your future is. If you are a young player, you have to learn to think a lot more.
All.
30 all.
What Sukova has not been able to do today is put a lot of points together. She's had 2 or 3 good points and then make some errors.
40-30.
Deuce. Advantage, Sabatini. Break point, Sabatini. Backhand going cross court. This time it works for Sukova. Deuce. Advantage Sukova. Right off the handle of the racket. Deuce. And Gabriela passing. It's another break opportunity.
Sukova just doesn't have the weapons now. I mean, here's her best service game in terms of getting her first serves in, and she's hit some very high-quality type serves. They've been to the corner, good pace on them. She desperately needs this game just to prolong the match a little bit.
And it's a double fault, her third of the match. Sabatini has her third break of this set and leads 5-11. Will be serving for the match as our coverage of the quarterfinals of the Players Limited Challenge continues.
Today's events move at breakneck speed. Every week, McLean's delivers in-depth stories that tell you who's building the boundaries and who's tearing them down, who's making the money and who's paying the price, as well as who's playing dirty and who's cleaning up. Now you can get the whole story and how it affects you with this special offer. Get your first 4 issues of McLean's free and sample why it should be your reliable news source. Then keep McLean's coming for 39 more issues and enjoy insightful articles on people in the arts, science, health, and finance. For just 4 monthly payments of only $9.75. Call now, and with your paid subscription, we'll send you this personal travel bag. Its large, easy access pockets and detachable shoulder strap make it the ideal traveling companion. So call this number now, ask for the extension on your screen, and get 4 issues free, plus 39 more, and the personal travel bag bonus, all for just 4 payments of $9.75. That's 43 issues for less than half the cover price. Call and get the whole story with McLean's, the well-informed choice.
Dating back to 1985, Gabriela Sabatini has had very good results at the Players. She won it in '88, semifinalist in '89, and last year, #1 seed this year. She has a very good chance of winning it all again. Love.
15 love.
That's such a good shot to use because Sukova has her weight going forward as she's anticipating the passing shot. She's got all of her energy prepared to go either left or right. Sabatini throws in good disguised topspin lob. Both players have had good success coming to the net. They're about 66% each. The difference has been the quality of Sabatini's passing shots.
Sukova teeing off in that second serve, 30-15.
Another difference is that Sabatini throughout the match, whenever it has been 30-all or game point, or she's been able to come up with the big shot. Sukova made a lot of errors when she's had the opportunity to either win the game or break ahead.
And Gabriela Sabatini has match point.
Forced error number 16 in the second set alone. Sabatini, on the other hand, only 5 unforced errors in the second set.
Ooh, forehand cross-court shot winner by Sukova. Deuce. 21 unforced errors. That was about the total of one of the games between Gildemeister and Toziat last night.
That was a little different today.
Break point, Sukova.
We're not likely to have a turnaround here, but the one thing you can always count on with Sukova is that she's not going to quit.
Sukova comes through with her first break to stay alive, trailing 5-1 to Gabriela Sabatini. here in quarterfinal play from the Players Limited Challenge. Both Helena Sukova and Gabriela Sabatini have won this event. Sukova winning in '86, Sabatini in '88. Martina Navratilova has won it in '82, '83, and '89. She's not here this year, but she's playing team tennis in the States. Steffi Graf, in her first Players, won it last year in Montreal.
Jim, we saw the list of champions there, and this tournament always attracts the big names. And a couple of reasons: Tennis Canada and John Bennington, Charles Smith, Bob Moffat. They do a wonderful job in putting on the tournament, and the players rated this as having the best food of all the tournaments around the world.
I'll drink that.
15 holes.
Of course, we have to thank everyone in the players' tent who works so hard to make us feel very comfortable and very at home whenever we do these tournaments.
30-15.
Helena Sukova staying alive, trailing 5-2. Second set to Gabriela Sabatini. We'll be back.
What's that cool going down? What's that chill rushing through you? What's that ice that takes your breath away? That's the taste of with refreshment. That's the real love diet coke. That's the taste of with refreshment. Just for the taste of it, diet coke.
Friday, the top women players in the world are at the National Tennis Center in Toronto for early round action at the Players Limited Challenge. Get set for some explosive action from the gridiron when the Argonauts take a run at the Western Rough Riders. Later, tune in for all the latest scores and highlights from the Diamond on Sports Desk. Early round matches from the Players, the Argonauts, and the Western Rough Riders. And Sports Desk, Friday on TSN.
Helena Sukova and Gabriela Sabatini making their way back to position on center court. Sabatini serving in the far end, winning the first set 6-3, leading the second set 5-2, and serving for the match. Nice touch by Sukova.
Playing well now. She had a few games like this towards the end of the first set.
Whoa! 15 all. There's no reason why she shouldn't play well. I mean, the pressure's off.
Absolutely.
She's got nothing to lose. She might as well go for it.
But in her mind, she's the kind of player that thinks she can still win this match. And that's why she's been as high as she has for so many years in the rankings. She's able to, when she's confident, she's a very tough player to beat because she does believe in herself. What a time to hit the passing shot.
30-15.
shut this little mini comeback down. Surprising how many of the players on the tour, both men and women, just enter the tournament and hope that they're going to win a round or two. There are very few that come in and believe that they can win the tournament, and that's what you need to have.
Tit for tat. 30 all.
I like about the fact that Jennifer Capriati, even though she respects her opponent, she doesn't have the fear. And that's why she's been able to do so well, particularly in her second year, which is always a tough year for players.
Match points.
That looks like a bad mistake there, but it wasn't. Sabatini had rolled that ball with enormous amount of topspin on it, and it was slow, so therefore Sukova couldn't do anything with it. It was dipping quickly, and it didn't have much pace on it, so she could not get the natural rebound off the strings to get it over.
Second match point for Sabatini.
That's a gutsy shot. Forehand return a serve, got it good depth, and that was not an easy overhead because this wind here is giving the players a little bit of trouble when the ball does get up. Down low, it's not too bad. She just can't string the big points together.
Yeah. Advantage Sabatini. Another break or another match point, pardon me.
The advantage of this court over Montreal in terms of being able to protect it is built down, and so therefore you don't get the same kind of difficult swirling winds that the players have in Montreal, and we saw in the men a couple of weeks ago.
Just wide. Gabriela Sabatini. Not too much difficulty from Helena Sukova this afternoon to win in straight sets 6-3 and 6-2. Make it to the semifinals and a meeting with Jennifer Capriati.
Yeah, that was tough for Sukova because there were times there where you thought that maybe she was going to make a little comeback, but Sabatini is just, even there the last game, she mixed it up, she served and volleyed, and got a really good potential semifinal coming up against Capriati. Two players confident and on the rise.
The Argentinian fans obviously very, very pleased with the outcome of this match in favor of Gabriela Sabatini. Our coverage of the Players Limited Challenge continues after this break. Gabriela Sabatini with a straight sets win over Helena Sukova, 6-3 and 6-2 in quarterfinal play to advance to the semifinal meeting, or to the semifinals at a meeting with Jennifer Capriati. Let's join Peter Watson. Gabriela, Peter.
All right, Jim, thank you so much. Gabriela, you've had a little time off since Wimbledon. You've had a chance to rest, and maybe that's as important as anything. You've had a chance to practice, and clearly your game is in pretty good shape.
Yeah, very good. I had a few days to rest. I think it was very good for me. And, well, now I'm here in good shape and trying to play my best.
Well, you're playing pretty well, and it seems to me that not only the physical game has come together over the years, but what you know you can do on court. I think best exemplified by being able to come to the net with confidence and do something when you get there. And that must please you as well, knowing that you have the physical tools and now you understand the game as well.
Yeah, very much. It's good to know that I have the confidence on coming to a net and being in good shape. And yeah, I feel much better coming to the net now.
It must. I don't know if there's any way of explaining the kind of domination that a player can have over another player. Some of those things just happen. You have played very well against Helena the last few times. Can you explain it for us?
Yeah, I think I've been playing very good since I improved my game so much. I'm coming to the net more You know, she's a tough player, and she's hard on fast courts. So I think I'm playing more, you know, smart on the matches, and especially against Helena.
Okay, let's talk about Jennifer Capriati, because she's another player, a rising star, obviously, a player who's got a lot of attention, who you have played very well against in the past. Do you match up very well with her, and what kind of a match do you expect on Saturday?
Well, yeah, she's been playing very well. I think it's going to be a very tough match for me, and I'm going to have to play very good. I know tomorrow I have a good strategy, and I know she's going to fight very much, and she's going to try to win.
You want to let us in on what the strategy is?
No, that's a secret.
Congratulations on doing so well here. Best of luck on the weekend.
Thanks.
Okay. Gabriela Sabatini, straight set winner, very impressively over Helena Sukova. And she will be in action on semifinal day on Saturday against Jennifer Capriati. Upstairs, here's Jim Van Horn.
Manuela Maleva is the other semifinalist. She will play the winner of the Laura Gildemeister Katerina Maleva match. It is going to be played later tonight. So Sabatini and Capriati are set to go, and that's going to be an interesting match on Saturday afternoon. We'll take a break and come back with more from the Players Limited Challenge in Toronto after this.
Como les relataba al comienzo, el primer torneo de Gabriela después de Wimbledon, el primer torneo oficial con que arrancaba este segundo semestre, segundo torneo oficial porque si bien no jugó la Fed Cup, al término de Wimbledon sí jugó el torneo Gunse World Cup en Tokio, torneo de exhibición que ganó, derrotando en la final a Katerina Maleva, y llegaba como favorita a este torneo en Toronto, 1991, el Abierto de Canadá, que este año se jugaba para las mujeres en Toronto y para los hombres en Montreal. Una Gaby con un estado físico impecable. Yo diría que en 1991 logró su mejor movilidad. Ahí vemos la elasticidad en su juego y una definición impresionante en la red. Sin duda tuvo la mayor elasticidad y velocidad en este 1991, sin duda. Y aquí para enfrentar a una Helena Sukova que, si bien ya estaba en el atardecer de su carrera, no dejaba de ser una jugadora de cuidado. Helena Sukova, que en 1993, ya con 28 años y estando fuera de las 15 mejores, logró alcanzar la final del US Open, además de siempre estar en los primeros lugares en el ranking de dobles. Espectacular la definición, muy difícil de realizar porque Sukova es una jugadora muy alta, una de las más altas del circuito, 1,87 m, y pasarla en la red de esa manera era muy complicado. Fantástica la volea de Gabriela, que estaba muy cerca del número 1 del mundo. Tuvo un poco de mala suerte en la final en Wimbledon, como en estos torneos previos al US Open, pero aquí recordamos los grandes momentos. Nuevamente definiendo fenomenalmente en la red. Y un formidable passing. El público argentino alentando a Gabriela en este curso central del Estadio Nacional de Toronto. Nuevamente en la red, con una sutileza fantástica. La pelota de Sukova que se va afuera, y Gaby ganaba este partido avanzando a las semifinales. Ahí vemos a Beatriz Sabatini, la madre de Gaby, saludando al entonces entrenador Carlos Kirmair, y 6-3 y 6-2 para Gabriela.